What are the problems of speaking English? I am Swami Dharmananda. "75 years have gone after our independence. Even after the study in our educational institutions for 15 years, our students are unable to speak English well. So many experiments have been conducted, but still the boat at the bay. What kind of system is going on in Kerala for teaching English language? We are not teaching it. But in classrooms we are teaching them the lessons and related grammar. Will it do? Never. They are not taught the basics. Without basics, giving so many attempts to learn English, the teaching lessons won't do. But I am saying that even after passed the degree exam, I was unable to write or speak an English sentence confidently. Now the students studying for CBSE may do. But I am asking you, in our home, from the childhood, so many questions are asked by us. So those questions is collected, and if we teach those questions one per day, the students can speak English well in the matter of domestic activities. Why can't we accept that system? This has to be changed. What are the basics in each and every language? There may be the tenses and the tense divisions. When I was learning Malayalam language, there was no such a system as the English teaching system accepted. What are the 12 tense divisions? Present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Simple future, future continuous, future perfect continuous. Without knowing these 12 divisions, we can't speak English well. Take a sentence. He eats. അവൻ തിന്നുന്നു. This sentence can be made into 6. He eats. Does he eat? What does he eat? He doesn't eat. Doesn't he eat? Why doesn't he eat? If we say he eats, it is the subject of the sentence is singular. They eat English, I eat English. They are also the sentences. But they is plural. I is not plural or singular. But in most cases, the I as a subject word is used as plural. They eat, I eat. They have eaten, I have eaten. Just like that. So we must understand the basis of English. In simple present tense, suppose that there are 3 sentences. He eats, they eat, I eat. What is the law of making the sentence? If the subject word is singular, we have to add the letter S with V1 form. What are the forms? Eat, ate, eat. So he eats. In that word, eats is a word added the letter S with V1 form. V1 form is eat. So he eats. She eats. Cow eats. Just like that we can write. Now if the subject word is plural, example they, we want to add the letter S with V1. Just like that if the subject word is I. So what is the law? In simple present tense, the subject word is singular. We have to add the letter with V1 form. The subject word is plural or I. No need of adding the letter S. Just like that, if we learn the English, to make the sentences, knowing the law of how to make the sentence. So, we must understand, to make the sentence, we have to know the V1, V2, V3 form, and when and where they are used, and also the 22 auxiliary verbs. Does, do, did, will, is, are, am, was, were, will be. has, have, had, will have, has been, have been, had been, will have been. If our students is taught by the teachers to make the sentences using only the subject word and verb word, the basis of English can be fixed, can be concreted in their mind. Within 12 days, we can concrete these 12 divisions. Why can't we accept this system? We are making the sentences using subject, verb, object like that. If we learn the basis of English, we can elaborate the English after learning to make the sentences using only the subject word and verb word. If we use the subject word he, they, I, in one division we can make 3 sentences each. So totally there will be 36 sentences. If we make each sentence using each sentences, we can make 6 sentences just before I told you. So in one division we can make 18 sentences. I told you he eats, does he eat, what does he eat, he doesn't eat, doesn't he eat, why doesn't he eat, just like that. So if this sentence making system is used, the basis can be concreted. I have taught a few students the basics. One lady was, when I was teaching, her age was 52. She had only the 8th standard qualification. After 3.5 months teaching, she became able to speak and even to make a short public speaking also. There was another youth, but married, was taught by me the English when I was in Ernakulam, in Tripunithura. Later, he became the teacher of teaching English in Key Institute. If we learn the basics of English, we will be confident. That system has to be accepted. Who will bell the cat? That is the problem. I am sure that if we teach our students, if our pupils or the boys in our home, daily one question sentence is taught, they will be able to speak English gradually. I hope that each and every person will be ready to accept that system. Thank you.